Hello and welcome to Drawing with the Blakleys. I'm Dad.
And I am back. After all these years I have returned.
And Charlie, who are we drawing this time?
We're drawing Nightmare Foxy.
Nope, we're drawing Twisted Foxy. Thank you to Nightmaster Everything for suggesting this video. Awesome. I really liked the last one we did where it was Twisted Freddy, so I'm excited to do this one as well. And possibly to do Twisted Chica. Awesome. Well, Charles, let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to start with what I spy here, which is this little eye.
Bangs. What was that?
I have no idea. Alright, and I'm going to do the big empty socket area. I gotta say, I like the super hard horror direction that these guys go in. I still... Charlie, do you have this book?
Fingers crossed this one works.
We got you a bunch of these books. Did you get this one? The Twisted Ones, I think, is the one that this guy comes from?
No, maybe, I don't know.
Bennett, or whoever. Bennett, did I do the Twisted Freddy with you?
Yeah.
Bennett seemed to think that that you guys had gotten me this, but I think that you guys got me Silver Eyes for... Didn't you get me Silver Eyes, though, for my birthday last year? I don't think it was the Twisted Ones. Was it?
We also got you the Twisted Ones.
Oh boy, well, I'm kind of wanting to read this, so I'm kind of hoping that you did actually get it for me.
He doesn't know how many books he has.
That's true. I have quite a few. Alright, and then we're going to do this other eye. It's got some stuff like that going across. Awesome. And...
Oh my god, it looks like the Lorax.
Oh, I see. I see why you say that. I don't agree, but I see why you would say that. Alright, let's do the top of his head. And we'll do his ear here, which is, believe it or not, kind of in rough shape, Charles.
Oh my goodness, I would have never thought the thing with two mouths, a missing eye, and like no leg thing would, I don't know, have some damage to his ear.
To quote, what's his name from the thing, that's a lot of damage.
It's my boy Phil Swift.
That's right, Phil Swift. Is it kind of, I think it's kind of weird that you know his name.
Who doesn't?
I mean, clearly I didn't, since I had to ask you what his name was.
Yo, it's my boy Phil Swift. No, that's a lot of damage. How about a little more? Gets out the gun.
Awesome. And
Why is my guy starting to look like the rock eyebrow raise meme?
I don't know, bud. I'm gonna do his big metal gum here.
Gum?
Yeah, the thing holding his teeth in his head.
His head.
Oh boy. Charlie, you have to repeat kindergarten?
Do I not?
I sure hope not. Your school is not cheap. Don't get me wrong, I mean, it's worth it for good quality education, I'm just saying.
And because it's, you know, why you get paid.
Well, I mean, I got paid before you guys came to my school, so.
You still get paid.
That's true. I'm just saying, even if I sent you to public school, I'd still get the same amount of money. If anything, I'd get more money because I wouldn't be paying for your guys' education. However, Our Lady of Peace School in South Minneapolis does provide a very excellent educational experience.
Did I ask for that? We are literally sponsoring you are sponsoring your own school that you work at. That's like saying, hey guys, the Drawing with Blakleys channel is so good. Like, I think it's the best channel. You should definitely continue watching our videos, guys.
There you go, folks.
It provides education.
Charlie turned into a shill.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you're a shill. You're you know, selling yourself out. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea what that could mean. Click and subscribe right now and more than 5 seconds, or else to just Google scary spider images, and this will, like, I don't know, be in your toothbrush or something.
I had that happen to me one time.
Did I ask?
You had a spider in your toothbrush?
No, you had a
Yeah, one time I was brushing
Or you
my
Googled
teeth.
that thing?
One time I was brushing my teeth,
Mm-hmm.
and then I felt something real weird on my
It turns out it was,
brush. Then when I spat it out,
it was
spat out
toothpaste.
a bug. A little black spider. It crawled.
I don't think I believe that.
Bro, it literally moved away.
Oh my goodness, something moved! That means it must have been in my mouth!
It was a spider!
But
It was a spider! It came
just
out my
because
mouth.
it moved didn't mean it was... Are you gonna rob somebody?
No.
Don't, what are you doing?
I'm
Put
gonna
your
do
guns
this.
away. Bennett, no, please stop beating the crap out of random people in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Alright, so I'm now working on the inner jaw
Yeah,
part
I
of
should
his
probably
jaw.
work on that.
Yeah,
I took
probably.
up... Yes. Oh.
I mean, you like getting paid, right?
The second best reason I do these videos.
You say second best, but I think you mean only.
What? No, I just definitely love the
You love the fans so much?
Raid Shadow Legends sponsors now, and I can say that you are overrated. Guys, we
Overrated?
I no longer have. Now you can get your own Charlie at the local orphanage.
Oh boy. Don't tempt me, boy. Don't tempt me. Alright, so, the thing about Foxy's lower jaw is it really, at least in our reference image, bears a striking resemblance
If you
to an
go to
alligator
your
jaw.
kitchen at 3 in the morning and your
Nope.
Fortnite kid 300 times, a mysterious figure called your mom will beat the living crap out of you, and
No,
you are
thank
awake
you.
in a strange place called the orphanage. You see, Bennett thought that was funny.
Well, consider the source is all I'm going to say.
I definitely did not steal that from another YouTube video that you definitely should watch.
Definitely should
I mean, that definitely.
not watch.
What did you just say?
You heard me, boy.
Gotta credit our sources. Our technology teacher said we gotta do that, and yet I don't see her crediting the sources for the work she made. She doesn't write her name on every single page. I'm gonna sue
Sue who?
you,
Why?
technology teacher, because you said so.
By our technology teacher, you mean Miss Jameson?
You wanna get sued?
Yeah.
Bro, no, we can't afford to
Alright.
get sued.
So that is his jaw. I'm going to start to do his body.
I don't want
Oh,
to
you know,
get
I think I'm going to
sued.
do his arm with the pirate hook on it. And I think one of my favorite things about these twisted guys is their weird kind of tumory looking growths. I don't know if they're supposed to be organic or,
I don't know.
but they are.
I don't know, is it just mold? I mean, I had a waffle covered in Nutella in my backpack for like a month or something, and it was definitely moldy. Would have ate it
What
if
does
it
that have
was.
to do with this, though?
Because he's just like a Nutella covered waffle that I left in my backpack for a month or something. You see, he's
Oh,
turning.
which one is it, Charles?
He's
A
brown.
week or a month?
Like a month after that week.
Wow.
He's starting to turn black,
Mhm.
brown. He's starting to turn brown with all the Nutella. He's also turning green from the mold. The black Nutella. The Nutella is brown and it's starting to mold and it's turning green. I'm gonna get canceled, aren't I?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Sorry, Charlita. We're going to have to cancel you.
No. I'm gonna cancel him for saying.
That he wanted to cancel you? Did you cancel your brother for telling you that you're canceled?
That's not nice.
Alright.
We're gonna have to cancel Mike Zuckerberg for inventing cancel culture. I mean Twitter.
Really? Mike Zuckerberg, huh? Not Mark Zuckerberg, the guy who founded Facebook.
Which is his
Not
real...
not the famous guy.
Bro, are you
Mark
talking...
Zuckerberg.
Are you talking
He's talking about Mike Zuckerberg, his cousin.
Are you talking... Bro, you're supposed to call him... That's his name from where he comes from, which is also a couple galaxies off, where, you know, lizard people that are also aliens, that are also robots roam.
Careful.
Because we can admit that
hear you.
Homeboy has barbecue sauce on his shelf.
Oh,
I'm sure that the joke is old and dead now.
Are all your references super old?
I get the joke is dead, but I can still make Mr. Incredible becoming uncanny memes, so somehow that hasn't died. At least I don't think so. I don't think it's...
Yeah, it has, definitely.
No, not Mr. Incredible. The meme's popular, like, you're popular, you start to die. People make memes about you dying. You actually die.
Alright, so I'm gonna ignore Charlie and continue to do this. Now, with the other arm, obviously I started near the body and went out. With this one, because of how, with the foreshortening effect, with it being coming out at the viewer there, I did want to do it the other way so that nothing would be overlapping. I realize, sorry to say, folks at home, that does mean that my hand is going to be partially obscuring this for the time. I'm sorry. I'm going to move my hand away and do that. Sorry to all of you if that made it harder for you to follow along. And again, you know, I have always, like when I teach my students drawing in class, I will oftentimes periodically pause. Now, I can't do that on one of these videos because that wouldn't make sense. Like, how long do I pause for? You guys can't, like, tell me, okay, I'm ready to go on to the next step. So, I think it's incumbent on you guys, if I'm moving too fast for you, to, you know, do the pausing yourselves.
I mean, I can't pause you right now, so I can't slow the video down, sadly.
I think you're doing great, Charles, although you didn't draw the hook yet. But that, again, that's another reason why I have a second person drawing with me. You can be like the audience stand-in. So if I get too far ahead of where you are, all you have to do is say, "Hey, Dad,
Hey,
stop."
Dad, you've gotten too ahead. No, I'm not gonna make you pause. Except when you hear that Bennett's got lumbago.
When it's
That
got
wasn't even a
bagels in his brain.
meme. That wasn't even a joke. And it's been dead for 6 million years.
That was the meme before memes existed.
Dude.
All right, how you doing? You're doing pretty good.
Are you sure about that?
Your missing eye is a little bit low, but
He's supposed to be the
this
rock.
is really good. This is nice. You need to bring this down and do the hand. Really, the hand should be first, although if you cheat it and move it up a little bit, you should be good on that account.
You usually cheat? And how do I cheat in drawing? Do I like trace over it?
Well, how do you cheat in drawing? Well, I'll tell you how you cheat. No, cheating means like that you, with the way proportions work, it shouldn't fit. Like on mine, I started with the hand because with the way his arm is positioned, it wouldn't have worked. But you don't have to do that. You can literally like come through and make it a little bit higher, and it's not a big deal because it's not gonna look like out of place.
Wait a minute, are you drawing for me?
No, I'm just helping you. I prefer to think of it as assisting a student,
Wow.
a learner. And who is in need
Of a shower.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me I'm sitting right next to your homeboy. Awesome.
You just call me homeboy?
Yeah. Yep, I did. Alright. So this is the only real place that I see these kind of tumory growths that I enjoyed drawing so much on.
Tumory growths?
That I enjoyed drawing so much on our Twisted Freddy. This is really the only place I see him on my reference image here. Now, obviously, just like my
this is not working. What you have doomed me. Look at you've doomed me.
What do you mean?
Look at
Yep. And then
you've doomed
look,
me.
have this finger coming off of here.
Nah.
It's fine.
First video back, and I'm already having assistance.
It's fine. Oh, because you thought I was drawing the middle finger when I'm actually drawing the index finger. But that's fine, because you just make that...
He has 4 fingers, what do you mean?
I know, I'm just saying. So then, forget about this. We just draw another finger right here, and we're pretty much back in business.
Business is booming.
Let's go over that with our little white pencil.
Now.
There you go. Awesome. Now you want to do the lower part of his torso. And while he's doing that, I'm going to start to finish this. I'm going to start to do the upper part of this leg here. And before I go any further there, I'm going to draw this ball joint knee thing here. And the reason for that is that it has a lot of stuff coming out of it, and it seemed easier to sort of draw that next. There we go. And
Dumbledore.
oh, Charlie, I love you. I know you can't help yourself.
I'm dying. Ugh.
Charlie, I'm proud
Are you sure
that
about
you are continuing to do good work on this video.
What? What?
I know, Charlie, you tend to get some of the hardest drawings that we do on this channel.
I get all the hardest drawings. You know, like that kind of get the hardest drawings. Like no, and then Max just like a stick figure, and he's making 6 figures.
Oh, 6 stick figures, you mean?
He's making 6 figures.
I know you're not talking about money, because we ain't that rich.
No, he probably won't be making that.
I mean, I make 5 figures at my job, but that's really nothing remarkable. That's pretty normal in this country, anyway.
I make 2 figures. I'm like the average McDonald's employee. I got 2 20s. Nice.
There's one leg. Awesome. Now we're going to move on to this second knee joint here. It's a ball joint, just like the first one. You're gonna see some familiar elements that we just had there. You're also gonna see some different things. So, fun story. Our reference image, this is something I do a lot. Like if I find a reference image I really like, but it's not like a full body, a lot of times I'll pull up a secondary reference image just to kind of, you know, fill in the missing parts. And this reference image that we used did not have any feet on it. It kind of stopped mid-leg. And so for funsies, I found a picture of a Mexican action figure version of, I think it was actually Nightmare Foxy rather than Twisted Foxy, but it was like
Yo, L Chip, my dude.
It was like, hey, you know what? This works for what we're doing. So, feel free to guess where that might have happened.
Yo, was that L Chips, dude? It's L Chip. Yo.
I don't know what you mean by.
L Chip is like a Mexican Freddy character.
Okay. But I'll just tell you that that happened.
It was a thing. It happened. I guess we gotta mention it for, you know, it happening. So congratulations. I guess it did.
Thank you, Charles. Awesome. Can I see yours? What do you think, Bennett? He's come over to espy our work.
Wow, bro. That is so... bro, that is like Gordon Ramsay standards, bro.
Alright, let's go ahead and color.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah.
Alright, well there you have our Twisted Foxies. Thank you, Charlie, for joining me on this video.
Yes.
And thank you to all of you at home for
watching and maybe
watching.
that one person for suggesting.
Yep, thank you, Nightmaster Everything, for the suggestion and for the suggestion of the last one. And if you guys want to see more twisted characters like these, well, it's easy to do.
The better bimbo.
Yeah, what he said.
Robin.
Awesome. Well, it is getting late, so we are going to say goodnight, or at least where we are.
But it's not too late to play video games, though, right?
Well, it's never too late for that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yes,
on your
I
screen you
actually
should
like
see our
Star
logo.
Wars.
Go ahead and click on that to subscribe. Ring the bell and you'll be notified each and every time that we put out a new video. Destroy that like button. Empty a double barrel shotgun into it.
Wait a minute.
Completely obliterate it. Erase it from existence.
Lawsuit.
Just so long as you do, you know, as you like this
Blakleys
first.
is not responsible for any damaged screens, damaged subscribe buttons, and damaged devices of any kind.
Of course not. And that's it, friends. Until next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye,